Hey y'all, happy Wednesday. Today's BOGO is buy one peppermint, get one past tense free. So let's talk about how to use these two oils. I'm so excited about peppermint and there are so many ways to use peppermint that I feel pretty sure I'm going to forget to mention a few of them, but I hope this will at least get you started and inspire you to do your own research and figure out the best ways to use peppermint and past tense at your house. So peppermint, and I have some notes that I'm going to try to follow today so I don't leave anything out. These are some of the properties of peppermint oil. Peppermint is analgesic, it's antibacterial, it's anti-carcinogenic, anti-inflammatory, antiseptic, antispasmodic, antiviral, and it's invigorating. So that means that peppermint is good for all of these things that I'm about to share. It's great for respiration, for breathing. It's great for opening up the airways. You can use it on the chest. You can use it around the head, the sinuses, the back of the head. You can put it on your feet. Those are all ways to target respiration. And of course, in the diffuser, combined with lemon and lavender, that's a great trio. Lemon, lavender, and peppermint is a great combination for combating seasonal irritants if high pollen counts bother you, or when you mow the grass, or if you have trouble with certain tree pollens or things like that. These are three awesome oils for that, and you can even try peppermint on its own. Again, it's great for opening up the airways, and you can even drink that in your water for that purpose. Put a few drops in your drinking water. Make sure you're drinking out of glass or stainless steel though. Do not drink essential oils out of plastic cups or plastic water bottles. Okay, peppermint is also great for tummy troubles of any kind. Let's see if we can name a few. It's great for digestion, so it combats things like indigestion, heartburn, reflux. It's great for other tummy troubles. I'll just go ahead and name them. Diarrhea, constipation, that type of thing. Also great for motion sickness. We use peppermint at my house, or I should say in my car, often for that purpose. There are a few people in my family, myself included, who struggle with getting car sick. And so sometimes we'll just open the bottle of peppermint and inhale right from it. It's one of my teeny travel-sized bottles that I keep in my purse at all times. And we also like the peppermint beadlets for that purpose. They're easy to pop in your mouth, but you can put a drop. Sometimes if I don't have beadlets with me, I'll just put a drop of peppermint in my mouth. It's pretty strong at first, but it'll fade after a minute. That intensity will fade after a minute, and it really helps to calm tummy upset tummies. It's also great. It's cooling, so it's great for soothing itchy bites, itchy. Be careful with rashes. I actually have a rash that really does not like peppermint, so I try to keep peppermint away from that rash, but it is great for some rashes like poison ivy. So just exercise caution with that, but keep in mind that because it's cooling to the skin, it is often very helpful to calm itchiness. Peppermint is awesome for head tension. This is a big one. If you get headaches at your house, you probably already know about this. Put peppermint on your temples, behind the ears, on that bone, and all the way around the back of the skull. Those are good spots to use peppermint for head discomfort. Again, because peppermint is cooling, it's cooling to the body, not just the skin. So if you have a situation where a body is overheated, like a small child, they often get overheated and we get concerned. If you're concerned about that, you can dilute the peppermint and put it on the soles of their feet and put socks on. This is especially good to do at bedtime, but anytime someone is overheated. We also like to make a cooling spray that we use during the summer. That recipe is on my blog. It's just peppermint oil with witch hazel in a spray bottle, and it's very effective as a cooling spray. If you're outside working in the garden or at a sporting event or an amusement park, whatever, this summer, you can spray, and you can do it with water too, but water makes you wet. The witch hazel is nice because it evaporates. And the same method can be applied to hot flashes, those who are in that time of life where the body is unexpectedly becoming very overheated. Try rubbing some peppermint on the back of your neck, or make yourself a simple little cooling spray. Just put peppermint on your pulse points and figure out where's the best spot for you that helps you to cool down. Peppermint is also great for muscles and joints. If you have any muscles that are giving you trouble, you can dilute some peppermint and rub the peppermint into those muscles. It's also good for cramps. Any kind of muscle or joint discomfort, peppermint is going to help. It's going to soothe. It brings that cooling sensation, but it also is anti-inflammatory, so it will help to address the discomfort. I think I already mentioned that it's good for digestion. Any kind of tummy troubles, flatulence. I think I forgot to mention that. If your tummy is bothering you, try rubbing some peppermint on your stomach, and that will help. Peppermint, I mentioned it's invigorating, so it's great for energy and alertness and concentration. I will often use it in the afternoon when I need an afternoon pick-me-up. I love it with wild orange. You can rub it on the back of your neck, on your wrists. You can diffuse it. It's also great for road trips, especially for the driver who needs to stay alert. You can diffuse peppermint in the car, and not only will it provide alertness for the driver, but it'll also help with any potential motion sickness. And it's just energizing. You can also drink it in your water. You can just put a drop in your mouth, however you like to do it. And speaking of putting a drop in your mouth, it's great for fresh breath. So to freshen your breath, you can put a drop of peppermint in your mouth. You can drink it in your water. You can try the peppermint beadlets too. And then one last thing, it is an ingredient in our homemade bug spray. At my house, we use doTERRA's TerraShield repellent blend, which is awesome, but I like to add a few more oils to it in a spray bottle of water, and peppermint is one of those oils. It's very effective, especially against gnats, but it also helps to repel a variety of insects, and it helps to repel spiders and rodents. So if you have any mice trouble or an aversion to spiders or whatever, you can try putting a few drops of peppermint on a cotton ball, or you can, again, make a spray with peppermint and spray it around. And I just remembered one other thing, talking about spraying peppermint. It's great to spray in your garden. We're actually going to talk more specifically about that in our class tomorrow night, Thursday night, July 20th. Here in this same Facebook group, we're going to have a class at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, all about essential oils for the garden. So if that interests you, come back tomorrow night, join us, and you'll get more tips and more details about using peppermint spray in your garden. Okay, so that's peppermint. Let's talk about past tense. Past tense comes in a roller, so it's handy to just roll on, which is good because it was created for tension and stress and discomfort. Primarily for head, neck, and shoulder tension. It's great, again, if you suffer from frequent head tension, head discomfort, you probably already know about past tense, but if you haven't tried it yet for that, you should. It is a blend of these oils: wintergreen, lavender, peppermint, frankincense, cilantro, marjoram, Roman chamomile, basil, and rosemary. And if you look those oils up, you'll see that they're all good for addressing inflammation and discomfort. And if you look up head tension or head discomfort, it's going to recommend some of those oils. So it's handy that it's already in this roller. You can roll it right on. My husband actually has used this more than I have. I don't really get many headaches, but he does. And he's told me he likes to rub it along the, not necessarily just the back of the neck, but like actually on the skull, the bottom of the skull. And then he comes up. Sorry, you probably can't see. It comes up that bone behind the ear and all the way around to his temples. And again, you can just roll it right on. It's a little easier for him to do because he has no hair. But just push your hair aside. Try that for head issues if you suffer from those. And so after my research this morning on past tense to make sure I didn't miss anything, and reading about how it's great, not just for head tension, but for muscles and joints in general, when I was looking at the oils that were in it, I thought, I'm going to put that on my back. You guys, I started working out recently, like after years of not working out, and it is kicking my butt, which is why I'm doing it, because I want my strength and stamina back. But whatever we did yesterday in my fitness class is killing my upper back. I didn't even realize I had muscles there. It feels like if I had been sitting hunched over my computer all day and how that would make my back feel. That is how my back feels. I'm very aware of it at all moments. And yesterday it started hurting in the afternoon. I tried Deep Blue on it. I tried marjoram. I tried my lower back blend that has been awesome for my lower back issues. That none of them quite took the edge off like I was hoping. And so this morning I thought, you know what, I should try past tense on that. And I did, and it helped so much. So it's not just for head tension, it's for muscles and joints in general. Any discomfort or inflammation, it's going to help with that. But it is especially useful for neck, shoulder, and head tension. So if you have any experience or any further ways, things that I didn't mention, or you agree with some of the things that I've already mentioned, share the ways that you love to use peppermint and past tense at your house, and let us learn from your experience too. So happy Wednesday, BOGO. Buy one peppermint, get one past tense free, limit of 5 per account. The deal expires at midnight tonight, and we'll find out Thursday's BOGO deal tomorrow morning on Thursday. And I'll see you again here on Facebook Live in this group tomorrow morning around 10 to talk about Thursday's BOGOs. All right, let us know if you have any questions, and happy BOGOing.